Okay, for my PowerPoint, or for my article, it was entitled "How Technology is Changing in Schools." It's an article by Curtis J. Bonk. A little bit about our author. Curtis J. Bonk is a professional of instructional systems technology in the School of Education at Indiana University. He is a popular conference speaker with several books in the area of emerging technologies for learning. And right now he is currently conducting a research in the field of extreme learning. So he's very qualified to write this article. Alright, so at the beginning of the article, it talks about what does it take to get people to notice that there are different ways of learning and different ways of using technology to learn. After the Hurricane Katrina, many websites were created to make sure that educators and students were able to deal with the crisis so that they could continue their school. And also, after the health emergency of H1N1, the educators were also thinking about web because it kept them out of the schools, but they could still get their learning done. Alright, so the last bullet point on this slide is today's focus in learning is continuity. And that is continuity. And that's when they just want it to be constant. They don't want you to have to break in your learning for any reason at all. Whether you are on a sports team or looking for, you have scholarly or artistic pursuits and it's hard for a regular schooling, you can do it on the web and continue with your schooling. And so that's what this next slide is saying, that many students are hard to reach. So with the sports teams or different activities or scholarly and artistic pursuits, regular schooling is hard, so online provides them a way to continue their research or continue their education while not in a regular schooling facility. So teachers, those are just some examples of what teachers are using: Google Docs, TeacherTube, reference materials. They can also do whole lectures online. So, alright, the last thing here, or my last slide, is one of the main things that our author wanted to point out to us. And he created this framework based on 10 technological opportunities that have the potential to transform education by altering where, when, and how learning takes place. So I'm just going to go over these real quick. W, and the acronym is We All Learn. So W stands for web searching in the world of ebooks. E stands for learning and blending, which we talked about. Blended learning is where you use the internet and regular schooling when you can't use regular schooling. A is availability of open source and free software. So that means you can get a lot of your software for free online. And then L is for leverage resources and open courseware. The other L stands for learning object repositories and portals. The last L stands for learner participation in open information communities. E stands for electronic collaboration, so when you can talk over the internet to other people and you're actually talking to people over the internet. A is alternate reality learning, R real-time mobility and portability, so you can use it on your phones. And N is networks for personalized learning, so you can alter your learning pattern the way you need it based on how you learn. So all of these are very important, and also it talks about how you can do high school online and how, because of different circumstances that might be qualified for you, and how basically in the future they hope for schools to get online textbooks so that you won't have to pay for them. So everything is free. And it says in Korea that by 2013 they want all digital textbooks, so everything will be free. And this article is a little dated, but it made some really good points about how California is moving towards online textbooks and because it's just the cost of the books for schools is just so much lower, because nowadays we're cutting budgets and everything. But it is very interesting to see how technology will be in our schools today and in the future. And so, yeah, thank you.